Good morning. This video should be coming out to you at the time the markets open, but at the time of filming, we have an hour and 9 minutes to go. Now what we're doing here is we're looking at the data that we have for this morning so far, and of course the latest catalyst, because there has been one overnight, not necessarily related to AMC, but it definitely has brought it up as well. We're also going to be looking at the chart, because I think that is going to be key for today. So with that being said, we're jumping straight in, but as usual, remember this is my opinion, not advice. Do as you see fit, it is your choice to make. Now, the first thing that we're going to look at is this article coming from Market Watch. It's speaking about GameStop and how they jumped by about 15% in the post into pre-market session today. And of course that is on the news of a potential split for them. Now, obviously they are saying that this brought AMC and a few others up as well. I think that definitely is part of the story. And a lot of people are saying, well, why is AMC up with this? And there are many theories. Now, to talk about why AMC is up with it as well, it really is jumping into the theoretical. Some people think it is because the same algorithms which control GME from the shorts are potentially controlling AMC and a few others too, and that's why they all move in tandem. Now, of course, that is nothing more than a theory which some people believe, but that is one opinion. Now, again, I'm not reading too much into this, especially this jump that we are seeing for AMC of about 3% in the pre-market. Yes, it's nice to have a look at for sure, but again, after what we've seen in the past week where we've jumped 45% in a single day, maybe even more, it's very important to remember that whilst these things are good, zoom out to the past year chart and we will see even these jumps of 45%, we do still have a lot more room to go before we should really start getting excited. Now, does that mean that the jumps that we're seeing of 30-40% in a day, or even 5-10% in the pre-market, does it mean that those jumps are rendered insignificant? No, they definitely do still have their place if you ask me. So I'm not trying to kind of look down upon the moves that we are seeing with AMC today. It's very interesting. But I am also saying we shouldn't get our hopes up too much, because we have seen how things can work against us in the past if we do get too hopeful. Now again, today could be the day that we do see a gamma squeeze, who knows? A lot of people are looking to that with the options. Now, I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't, but I just say don't read too much into it. Now, so far we have 56k calls in the money. We have a video covering the calls for today that's coming out with you later on. We have shares available tomorrow sat at 300k. Now, this is very interesting, because as you will know, this number has been fluctuating between high figures in the hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions, all the way down to zero, and then making its way back up like what we're seeing here. Very interesting that we are seeing that. A lot of people are questioning why, because, how do so many shares become available in such a short period of time? It's a very good question, but again, we're not really here to talk about that too much. Now again, pre-market, we're looking to hopefully open around or above 25.5. That would be ideal if you ask me. Pre-market volume so far, again, about an hour to go, but pre-market volume is at 1.2 million. Not bad at all if you ask me. Pretty happy with that one, but of course we are coming down from those pre-market highs. Now, I'm not really too bothered about pre-market at all anyway, because most retail don't really have access to the pre-market session, so what happens in that period isn't necessarily indicative of the whole day. But I think even the jump that we saw, obviously yesterday, in the post hours coming into pre-market is going to be very interesting. Now, what else I think is very interesting is the setup that we have here on the chart. Now, for this one, we are going to have to look at the 1 month chart, I do believe. So we'll bring it back out to the 1 month, and of course you see this big jump over time that we've noticed. Now, that's all well and good, right? Really, we hit that resistance level around 30, because we obviously found consolidation just below that on the day. The real resistance at the higher level was at 34, roughly, as you all remember. And of course, we did start to drop after that. And we fell as low, really, as the $24 range, as you will see here as well. Now, where we are right now, I think we are in a great place, because, yeah, we had that massive rip, and of course a slower rip up before that. Then we fell a bit, fair enough. Now, the past 2 days, if you ask me, have been great consolidation days. And I think now we are finding that area where we could see AMC have a very green day. That's if you ask me. Now, if you ask me as well, of course, just my opinion, we're not too far away from 25. Obviously, then 27, then 30. So it definitely is possible today if you ask me. Now, of course, that is just speculation. It is just my beliefs. It's just what I see based on the chart. But I do think we're in a great place because you will notice the RSI has now had that time to cool off. It was definitely sat at the overbought level before. Are we on the higher end of the spectrum now? Yes. But 62 compared to 80 or above, you know, when 50 is a neutral level, 62 really isn't that bad, if you ask me. I think it is definitely fairly okay. So I think now that the indicators have had that time to cool off, there's no reason why we shouldn't see AMC have the potential to move up again today. I think retail are still holding very strong. Nobody's really been scared out by the small dip that we've seen in the last 2 or 3 days. And as I've said, the past week for a lot of people has been very motivating because we've seen our price of our stock climb up from 20 to 30. And of course, this big candle, if we can zoom back to it, around this period over here. Yeah, this big candle over here, it got a lot of people thinking, this is how fast the stock can move. I think that's why a lot of people feel that extra level of motivation into today. So of course I want to hear what you have to say down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with you later for more stuff. So for now, goodbye. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.